All right, Coach. First opened in 1999. There's a good look at First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Oakland Raiders and the Cleveland Browns. Here's the former Sooner, Austin Seibert, to get this one started. And off we go from Cleveland. This will be taken short. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense.
First carry for Nick Chubb. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's 2nd down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football, this is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb.
Let's go.
First down and more inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. That's his longest run of the first quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complimentary runs where he'll run it to the inside. But it appears that
that was me. I got to shoot that down.
They can get to the outside and make it happen.
Tackle made there by Myles Garrett.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9.
Oh.
And he fires one incomplete.
I don't care what game it is. Everyone's always looking for an early advantage, an early break, and they almost had one there. That should have been an interception. Nice catch. Just couldn't get his feet down in bounds.
And offensively lucky to have that one back. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. Now a play fake. Carr. He gets it to Brown. Complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A good grab there by the former Central Michigan man, Antonio Brown.
And he ate up some real estate on the catch, too, didn't he? I think the most impressive part of it, though, if there's a chance for him to get the football, even though he was covered well, he somehow finds a way to get it.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. This will be caught. Tyrell Williams. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play.
Run through that, run through that.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. Maybe the first big test of the season here on both sides. This is 3rd and goal. A run for Nick Chubb.
Break the tackle, break the tackle.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now,
y'all some hoes.
We do have a flag down, so let's see what this is about. The holding penalty, that puts them in an unenviable spot here as they try again on 3rd and goal. Now Carr. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. A 12-yard touchdown grab.
Let's
go.
go.
And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
And it becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 26. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt.
Game.
Field here.
Wow.
And he's going to have this down deep into Oakland territory. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaking up on the play.
Again, bro.
Boy, not what you want to see in Q1 of the new year. We'll be back. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. No. Whip. Hey! He's checking. Crash.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson.
Oh, wow.
And they'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
That didn't work out well.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Offense set to get this drive started. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb.
That was
not much to speak
me.
of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
On the ground, it's Chubb.
Let's go, Chubb.
Parts, and there he goes. Past the 20. And all
Let's go, Chubb.
Touchdown, Oakland. Nick Chubb, 74 yards. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Go.
What are we doing?
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Officially, no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Hey, Will. Run. Hey, Charlie.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. He's got his man. That's Landry. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a 1st down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Now Mayfield, and he is going to go down. They sack him.
Yes, sir.
On the final play of the first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Regular. Hey, Alpha.
Mayfield. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
So don't say nothing. Bud. Twitches the mic. Hey, I'm coming. Hey, good. Hey, alert! Pick me up. Here we go. My touch.
From the gun, Mayfield.
Oh, wow, great play.
This time he's got him complete. And they've got to run across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big gain of 28 as the drive continues.
61, match pass, right.
First down at the 40-yard line.
50, Mike's 50. Hey, Echo. Let's get that ball.
A first down throw from Mayfield. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Cleveland Farrell, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Throwing on second and long. Mayfield.
Oh, yeah.
His throw incomplete. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
50, Mike's 50. We ain't giving him nothing today. Hurry. Run. Check the backer.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That one 28 yards on the ground. They'll try to run with Hunt. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. On second down, it's Hunt. And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now Carr. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards on the play. First down. On the carry, it's Chubb. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
From just shy of midfield, Carr. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. To throw, it's Carr.
Cut up the field.
There, it's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Running for it. Here's Chubb. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Carr finds Williams, and he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down. Now Chubb.
You can see the time
Get off the turbo, Nick.
that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Chubb stiff-armed him. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Throwing now is Carr. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab.
Come on, man.
as his guys are able to regain the lead. Carlson now to add the extra point.
Damn, I missed that hole.
No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there, and this will stay a 6-point ball game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Mike, 180. King.
Mayfield on play action, trying to lay one up deep.
Give me that, nigga.
And it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. Forced out to his left. He's going deep for Brown. It got his man complete. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts.
Yes, sir.
As they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So forget about being backed up. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way across midfield. Shotgun now for Carr. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster.
Pass interference, man.
And we're down to 8 seconds now. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Wait, I got you. I need to run the same play.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Carr. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
No need for nothing stupid.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb.
Stiff arm, bro.
He's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Wow. Wow.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. He goes 105 yards on the kick return. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT.
Just keeping the game close.
And people still trying to get back to their seats from the concession stand here at the start of the third quarter, and boom, we got points on the board.
And you just identified why the bulk of stadiums have increased presence in the concession areas, right? TVs, loudspeakers, so people can still follow the game. And right now, they're bummed out that they missed that big return to start this half.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And again, it's Chubb. He's got the first down and more past midfield.
Get your ass off me, nigga.
Strong running.
Get your ass off me too, nigga. Let's go.
Zone for a Raider touchdown. Nick Chubb, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front.
Here we go again. Here we go. Hey, Foxtrot.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. And this will be caught.
Let's
go.
go.
Convert here for two. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the two-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on two-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a two-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter three, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequences.
Let's go.
And the Raiders have got him.
How many times have we sat with coordinators, and especially the defensive guys, they've talked about big plays, sacks. They often come in bunches. Well, it may not be a bunch here, but that is the third sack of the game for them.
And around sack 3 or 4, I would think it starts to get in the quarterback's head a little bit.
Not just the quarterback, the offensive play caller, the offensive line, knocks people off balance and changes what they normally do.
After the sack on first down, Mayfield.
Pick. Come on.
He bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Jarvis Landry, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Watch the screen. Hey, Mike's 7. Mike's 50. Rabbit. Let's go, Mike 50. Mike 50. What's that?
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield.
Oh,
It's Radley.
get that off, bro.
That one will go down as 33 yards on the third down conversion.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Mayfield to throw it. He finds his target. Beckham. The 20.
Oh, come on.
Game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
Come on, nigga.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Come on,
so a
bro.
jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
So it's still 1st and goal, but now they get to try from a bit closer. Mayfield gives this one to Hunt. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll run again.
Nigga.
Maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. They'll try to run for the 1st down.
Come on.
Touchdown, Browns. Kareem Hunt. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And we are all tied at 28. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
No, come on, break.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Raider offense set to get this drive started, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown,
through an opening, and there he goes. 20.
Get off me, nigga.
10.
Him too. Let's go.
All the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Nick Chubb with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns, as his guys have now moved out in front. But go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That 3rd one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ball game. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is making sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late.
Be that. Come on.
A pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Kareem Hunt, his running back, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Please throw this route so I can pick this shit off. Please throw this route.
Hey, alert! Pistol. Go!
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
I would dare say that these guys would have liked to have given their defense a little bit more rest since they gave up a touchdown their last time out. But alas, my man, that's not going to happen.
Yep, they're going to have to grab those helmets, get right back out there. Here's Jamie Gillen now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Taken in at the 22. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. Elsewhere at Arrowhead there in the 3rd quarter. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here?
Give me the stiff arm, man.
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. On 2nd and 7, Carr, open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
You got tight. You got right there. You got tight right there. Shit. Pilot, 64, weak.
From midfield, here's Carr. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play.
Raider one.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Denzel Ward, the number 4 pick in the 2018 draft, making the tackle from his corner spot. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Carr. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The D-tackle Sheldon Richardson came barreling in for the sack. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
On 3rd and long, it's Carr. This will be caught by Brown. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
We're going for this.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Check. White. Well, Jumbo.
They'll run for it.
Ah!
They are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. Nick Chubb stops short, and this Browns defense stands tall. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Mayfield down. Flush to now Mayfield.
Scoop and stone, let's go. Juke.
And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case,
big play. Hurry up.
Should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the same play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
They run it again with Chubb. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence and playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Steps away to his left. He can
Game
run
time.
for it, and he will. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10.
6-18.
Now they'll throw with Carr. Catch made, it's Moreau. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll run with Chubb. Uses the stiff arm. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll give it to Chubb. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just 1 shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it. But he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Play fake. Mayfield going for the deep ball. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Pro Bowler, 3rd down here. Looking to erase a 2-score deficit here in the fourth quarter. Going for some big plays.
Yeah, they certainly were. They just decided one shot, didn't they? Forget trying to move the ball downfield in small little increments. Let's go for the big one.
And
but
now mysteriously the game is lagging.
Football, looking at the scoreboard and realizing
coincidence,
what can hurt us most,
I think
the
not.
deep shot. They played it well.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert.
33. Hey, alert, 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 alert. God. God.
From the gun, Mayfield. And he completes it to Hunt.
Come on, bro.
Right down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
Stupid.
And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. The Browns unable to move the chains on fourth down. And the
You ain't got no more pauses, bro. Come on. Ah, nigga. This nigga quit, man. Man.